All right, here we go. Hello, everyone. And again, it's great to see everyone that's here tonight and joining us in person. We really are so glad that you're here. And we also want to welcome in all the folks that are watching from home. Right now, it is my tremendous pleasure to introduce our MC for the evening, Rena Sargentopoulos. So Rena, I know, we all know her, is an anchor and reporter at KARE 11 here in the Twin Cities, and I'm sure you're all familiar with her and seen her great work. She is an Emmy and National Edward R. Murrow award-winning journalist. She's a mom and a wife. She and her family have 2 dogs and 2 cats, and they're big fans of animal rescues. So I just want you to please join me. We are so thrilled that Rena's here. So please give me a big welcome to have Rena come up on stage.
Bright lights. Can you all hear me good? Okay, good. Good evening, everybody. Move that out of the way. I talk with my hands. I'm a Greek girl. They gotta move these microphones out of the way for me. What a great night to be here with all of you. And what fun, a 70s theme. How fun is this, right? Although I've learned a couple of things tonight. The first would be that apparently they didn't go to the bathroom a lot in the 70s because it should be an Olympic sport trying to get out of this jumpsuit. So I have some neighbors here. Emily, I might call on you a little bit later to help me out in the restroom. We got some microphone things going on here. Should I switch to the handheld or are we okay? We're good? Okay, all right. It was truly an honor when I was asked to be a part of this evening, even a tiny part. I, of course, quickly said yes because I am so impressed with the work that Opportunity Partners does in our community. And I had the chance to be involved with Opportunity Partners a little bit earlier in my career, and I have worked with Flatabo Advancement and Dan many, many times over my career as well. So we are in for a treat tonight. I especially love how Opportunity Partners advocates for inclusion in our communities and leads the way for in-person centered services where people with disabilities are treated with dignity and respect, and we are all, as a community, better for it. Am I right? Yeah? Now this, of course, is Opportunity Partners' largest fundraiser of the year, and all the dollars raised will go to support OP's mission of advancing the quality of life for people with disabilities. So please, give with your hearts tonight. Please give generously. We do appreciate it, of course. So tonight you're going to hear some pretty heartwarming stories about people who really count on OP in all areas of their lives. For our first mission moment this evening, I'm pleased to introduce board member and presenting sponsor John Kelly, his wife Paula, and their son Jack. Please give them a warm welcome up to the stage.
Well, as Rena said, my name is John Kelly, and I'm pleased to be here representing the Opportunity Partners Board of Directors. I'd like to first acknowledge the rest of the board directors, including our board chair, Ann Ucaldo. Ann, could you please stand? Opportunity Partners is so fortunate to have a strong and supportive board of directors. So if any OP board members are here, past or present, could you please stand as well? Let's give them a round of applause. And thank you guys very much for your gifts of time and talent. I'm not here, however, to talk to you about my role on the board, but rather as a parent with Paula of a person served by Opportunity Partners, our son Jack. I guess we should talk a little bit about the fashion statements here. So, as you can see, my lovely wife did find some wonderful retro 70s clothing, but it's actually new clothing. So apparently 70s styles are coming back into fashion again. I opted to stick with a very modern tuxedo for her sake. While we started dating in 1981, I was still wearing mid-70s clothing that my 2 older brothers passed down to me, and I didn't want to cause her any kind of significant flashback, so I I felt like I should just wear this, but if you want to ask her about how, ooh, Jack's having a little meltdown, sorry about that. This is life with disabled people sometimes. They don't always follow the cues, but feel free to ask Paula how I dressed back then. So our son Jack, who just left the stage here with his sister, he's served by OP and actually works on the work floor that you're sitting on now. Jack brings us so much joy. It's an unbridled happiness that I can only compare to that of his niece, our little 10-month-old granddaughter, Nora. And that's the joy of having an adult with disabilities. A lot of times it's like having a fun child at home. Sometimes they have little breakdowns here and there too. But, you know, the experts might define Jack as special because of those things that you observe. For example, what you just saw here, whether it's his autism or his obsessive-compulsive disorder challenges, his pervasive developmental delays, or his other intellectual disabilities. However, as a parent, I think the real reason he's special is because of the joy and exuberance that he exudes while downing a big fat steak, or completing a 1,000-piece puzzle in the time it takes me to do about 15 pieces, or enjoying a cruise with Paul and I, or especially enjoying a vacation in Disney World. For those of you who haven't had the privilege of spending those moments with Jack, take my word that for someone who doesn't really communicate very well verbally, his smile speaks louder and stronger than any words I can think of. Anyone who was here 5 years ago in the same stage heard Jack's answer to how working at OP makes him feel. Happy was his one-word response. He still loves working here, and that's what I'd like to say a few words about right now. While OP has been providing work for disabled adults for 70 years, for the last 11 of those years, OP has been Jack's place to work. Daily work at OP has given us all a semblance of normalcy in our routines. But more importantly, it has been a pleasure to know that Jack is happy, safe, and feeling a sense of accomplishment. And when Jack goes to the bathroom, I know he knows where the bathroom is, so that's where he works. Although Jack isn't always able to share with us what he feels about life or work, being able to work clearly brings him joy. See, I'm always overstaged. The days when work runs out, or particularly for the 4 months he couldn't work during COVID, Jack was not his usual cheerful self. With folks who have communication challenges, you sometimes have to look at the negative to appreciate the positive. In the middle of the COVID shutdown, which was very hard to explain to Jack, Paul and I could sense something was wrong. Just like tonight, we have to sort of do some detective work and figure out what's frustrating him today. It's probably because we took him away from his food, I'm guessing. But we were finally able to understand the issue, and we basically figured out he was missing work and his manager. And so we had a few texts back and forth with his manager, Michael, and then all of a sudden Jack was smiling again and happy, knowing that he'd be back in the workplace very soon. While we don't know exactly what Jack will be able to achieve in his life, we do know work provides him dignity and a sense of accomplishment, no different than it does you or your children. Who knows how far Jack can go? As we would say in my neighborhood growing up, only God knows and he isn't telling. Regardless of what job Jack does, or where he does it, or how much he's paid, it is great to know that Opportunity Partners is here to provide him the chance to experience a job well done, which is crucial to his dignity and that of all people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. I pray that OP will be here for 70 more years, providing folks like Jack the satisfaction of work, and their parents or guardians the knowledge that they are being given the chance to be all they can be as a productive member of society. As a parent of a child with disability, I want to personally thank each and every one of you in the room here, and those of you on I guess through the internet who are here, who are supporting us, even if your child isn't disabled or isn't being served by OP. In closing, I want to say that your contributions mean so much to Jack and the rest of our family. But please know that what you do here tonight doesn't just help families like ours. It makes the entire community better. So thank you, and feel free to bid a lot tonight.
Can we please give a round of applause to the Kellys, John, Paula, and Jack? And baby Nora. I mean, that was cute, right? We appreciate you sharing your story with us, and the Kelly story is literally just a glimpse of the hundreds of individuals and families that are touched by Opportunity Partners. And please know that everyone here tonight is making a difference every day for families, for these kinds of families and so many others. When we give to OP, you are supporting services that give people the tools that they need to succeed in giving families hope for a future for their loved ones and peace of mind knowing that OP is here for them. Once again, we'd like to welcome back up to the stage Bill Schultz.
Thank you, Rena. And thank you, Kelly family. Just such a tremendous family to be part of Opportunity Partners. I want to say we cannot celebrate 70th year without a nod to the history of Opportunity Partners and the amazing families who had a revolutionary idea back in 1953 that young people with disabilities could work and be a productive member of society. These families took their idea and planted a seed in Richfield, Minnesota. That seed took hold, took root, and grew into the ecosystem that we have here tonight. So we're all part of this ecosystem, and we're all working together to improve the lives of people with disabilities. I'd also like to acknowledge all the Opportunity Partner families here, with all the people that we serve, and any staff members. So please stand. If you're part of the Opportunity Partners family, a person served, or staff, please stand. The folks here are the heart of our mission, and we couldn't do it without them. I can certainly vouch for the professionalism and the compassion of the team at OP. So my niece, Grace, has been supported by Opportunity Partners for 3 years with community employment, and she's been supported by a rock star job coach named Ashton. And Ashton has helped Grace get many work experiences in the community, and she's also stepped up where she's helping Grace get her driver's license so Grace can be even more important. Opportunity Partners got started back in 1953 by parents with teenagers with disabilities who knew their kids could work and contribute to society just given the chance. But at that time, as you'll see a little bit later, families with kids with disabilities were often advised to take their children from home and put them in an institution. Other families were told to keep their children home and out of sight. Our founding families, back 70 years ago, believed in the potential of their children and demanded inclusion, not separation. And for now 70 years, so much has changed for the better. People with disabilities have opportunities in society and recognizing the value of inclusion in workplaces and communities. Our world is so much better as a result, and we still have more work to do. Here at Opportunity Partners, it is imperative that we give people with disabilities a voice to support them in all areas of their life, that they're working and living and learning and growing in the community and being a part of that community, and we want to teach them how to advocate. So you're going to see some slides here of a recent event that we went down at the Capitol to advocate for more funding and more services for people with disabilities because there's such a need for that. So we want people with disabilities to live their best life. This is important work, and it's incredible here that you're all here to support Opportunity Partners, and it is such a needed organization in the community. So you've heard it 70 years, right? You've got that picture now. We're doing so many things, fun things, including our theme tonight to celebrate 70 years. And a few weeks ago, we did a fun thing here at Opportunity Partners, and we made a word cloud. So we went and talked to persons served and staff and asked them a simple question: what does Opportunity Partners mean to you? And part of that, we want to create t-shirts celebrating our 70th year, and you can see the words that the people put out there. And you can see it's pretty appropriate for what Opportunity Partner means to them and what the people that we support, what they mean to us. So 70 years is a long time, and in order for OP to continue to thrive for another 70 years and beyond, we must adapt to changing needs of the community and continue to improve our services. We know the need for our services will not go away, and with your support, we can continue to be here for as long as people need us and their families need us. Now, unfortunately, we have a wait list of about 300 people waiting to come back into services because, like the rest of the state and the rest of the country, we're facing staffing shortages. But we have not forgotten about those people, and we are working hard every day to hire more people, to bring people back, and also challenge ourselves to find new ways to help all the people that want to return to services, because we know how much it means to them. Thank you. So thanks to our caring community and all the folks here tonight. We really want this to be a celebration. And I'm pleased to share with you a few of OP's accomplishments that we achieved in 2022, thanks to our amazing staff and also thanks to all of you who support Opportunity Partners. So we support people with autism and other needs up in a facility in Plymouth called Carlin's. And we bought a brand new facility because we hear from the counties and all the providers that there's more need in the community than there is service providers. So this new facility will help us serve even more people in the communities. And Jim, who you're gonna meet later on tonight, is one of those people. And he attends day services at Carlin's, which is a spacious and really inviting environment. We also renovated 2 of our group homes. So we wanna make them more accessible and comfortable so people can age in place. We serve over 70 people in our group homes, and the average age of the people in those group homes is 67. So accessibility is really important to those people, and we want to make sure they can be there as long as possible. And last year, this is really fun. Last year, we helped 73 people find jobs, independent jobs in the community. We do this every year, and we don't abandon those people. Last year, we supported over 350 people with ongoing coaching and training so they can maintain those jobs in the community. We are so grateful for all the businesses that have embraced people with disabilities. Many of you are here tonight who open your workplace, your doors to inclusion and welcome people with disabilities into your workforce, so thank you for that. I joined Opportunity Partners 7 years ago, and it's been the best job I've ever had. So Opportunity Partners has a really bright future, and a big thanks to you. And I know together, we're paving a way for the next generation of families and people who need us. So thank you all for being here tonight. Thank you for your generous support, and thank you for making it possible for us to be here another 70 years.
Thank you, Bill. I just want to take a moment to recognize the 70-year mark. It's quite incredible when you think about it. And when you look back at that word cloud that was up there, some of the words that you saw, dignity, independence, inclusion, those are all things that we take for granted. And Opportunity Partners provides that for so many people every year. What an honor that we get to be here tonight to help continue that legacy. Bill mentioned the staff, and we want to make sure that we go ahead and give them even more love tonight. It's a very special part of the program. The staff are truly, of course, the backbone of Opportunity Partners. Every day, more than 400 compassionate staff work alongside individuals to ensure that they reach their goals for success at home, at work, and in all areas of their lives. These staff are truly heroes, little angels living here on earth, and they deserve recognition in our eyes. Let's please give them a round of applause. Tonight, we are delighted to recognize a longtime staff member who is absolutely the last person that wants the attention, but is so deserving nonetheless for how he has changed the lives of countless people that OP serves. Guy got his start at Opportunity Partners during the summer of 1979. Yeah, right? This clothing must look very familiar. He was hired to do the night shift at one of OP's residential facilities, and after just 2 nights, when it became known that he had a background in art and coaching, he was asked to help out the leisure coordinator. Later, when he graduated from college and came back to the cities and joined OP full-time, and then, of course, the rest is history. Get this, his incredible 44 years at Opportunity Partners. During that time, Guy has made sure that people have fun, rewarding activities to participate in, from taking road trips to small towns in Wisconsin, to going to a movie and eating out at a mall, to catching a Twins game. When Guy's involved, there is always fun to be had, and much more than the fun are the relationships that have been built along the way. One extra special trip that Guy has been taking folks to for 35 years now is the Norski Nook restaurant in Osseo. Some of you clap, you must have been there, right? You know, the lively conversation and camaraderie are just as important as the 50 flavors of pie. Take a peek.
We're having fun today, right?
And so, how long have you been doing this?
It's probably over 35 years. Pretty much we go to the same places every time because for them it's like going up to their cabins.
Do you have a favorite pie?
I got several.
Apple pie.
That's my personal favorite.
What do you like most about going to the Norski Nook and hanging out with me for the day?
Just enjoying the weather and people.
Met Guy when I lived at Clarendon Community Hall. That's how I met Guy. He's been a super guy. He treats me like I know, like he's my second father because he's been so nice to me.
Thank you for all the fun trips I've had with him.
Guy, you've been a good friend to me, and I really like you a lot. I also want to thank Guy Johnson for the great job he's doing. We love you, Guy.
We love you a lot, Guy. Keep it up. Congratulations on all those years you've been working too.
That is so special. Guy, will you please stand? I know you don't want to do this, but please be recognized for your 44 years of service to Opportunity Partners. One of those angels on earth. They have a special gift that they'd like to give you. It is a frame record album signed by many of your OP friends. So congratulations again on all your years here and being another one of those angels here on earth. All right, folks, you've already met him, but it is now my sincere pleasure to welcome to the stage Dan Meslowski from Flatterbow Advancement.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for having me here tonight. As an individual that has his master's in education with his concentration on inclusion, I am so excited for what we have in front of us. Well, we are to that point, a very special mission moment, and we're going to include every single person here tonight. I know this next story will touch your heart as much as it did mine. Folks, imagine a world where young people with disabilities, little children, are not raised with their families. Imagine a world where people are sent away, not included, not given opportunities. Sadly, that was the world we lived in. And believe it or not, right here in Minnesota. And it wasn't so many years ago. While thankfully things have changed for the better, it doesn't take away the past. The past that we must acknowledge. I invite you to watch a very courageous story with Jim as its focal point and the role Opportunity Partners plays in his life today.
Jim is an absolute joy.
He loves all the old-time TV shows, the I Love Lucy, the Andy Griffin, the Brady Bunch.
He loves music.
He likes to talk about going out with his girlfriend and dogs.
Jim's sense of humor is just unbelievable.
He loves the holidays. He loves Christmas.
When he comes to our house, the big thing is to play bingo with everybody.
Oh, he loves bingo.
But he doesn't like to lose.
Bingo again!
He's the type of guy that if you're having a bad day and you see Jim, your day's completely turned around.
He lived at home for the first 4 years. He wasn't much of a problem, of course, as a baby, but once he started becoming a toddler and walking and getting around and getting into things, he started having problems at home. My mom was separated and divorced at that time, so she had 5 other kids to deal with. So she looked to the state for some help, and the only help at that time was a regional center for children up in Cambridge, Minnesota. And so he was sent there.
Back in the 50s, 70 years ago, there weren't options for people with disabilities. If you were a parent and you had a child with an intellectual developmental disability, you were encouraged to institutionalize that child. They were pulled away from the family and pulled in these large institutions, which was really dehumanizing.
I really didn't have any interaction with Jim for many years. Well, he finally became an adult. At Cambridge, they had to move him to Faribault then.
When we went down there for the first time, I was just like, wow. Nobody was very happy.
They had a bed, a dresser that separated them from the next guy, then a bed, then another dresser, 15, 20 guys that would live in this big area.
Nobody actually taught him how to socialize.
He never went to school, and he would get picked on because Jim's more of an introvert, and as a result of that, he would act out to get himself thrown in a single room or cell, whatever you want to call it, that he could be in, be by himself, and it would be quiet in there. He had a list of medications to try to keep him under control.
He didn't trust anybody. And it breaks my heart to know that he was that way for so long.
COVID was nothing but a nightmare. He couldn't leave his room.
He couldn't even go out and walk.
His personality disappeared. Jim ended up having a pulmonary embolism from sitting around too long doing nothing.
I think if it kept on very much longer, I'm not sure what would have happened, in all honesty.
I was worried for his life at one point.
I've known Jim for a long time. I know he looks forward to coming here every day.
His whole personality with being with Opportunity Partners has just blossomed.
We started seeing an improvement in his mental state and his physical state.
In 2022, Jim won the Opportunity Partners Heart Award.
A person here at OP had fallen, and he comforted them and helped them up and was just so kind, and they really appreciated that. Jim really seems to have flourished.
Opportunity Partners means a lot to the people that come here every day. If you just walk around the center, people, they're so joyful, they're smiling, they're doing the things that they enjoy.
Opportunity Partners has brought life back to Jim. But I know that they're enriching the lives of so many others here too.
Jim is better now than he's ever been in his life. We're just so thankful that he was able to get into Opportunity Partners.
For us, we see the difference that Opportunity Partners makes for Jim.
That is why Jim is just a great example of what Opportunity Partners can do for individuals and their families.
I just can't say enough about Opportunity Partners and supporting them.
Hey folks, Jim is here. Jim is here along with Mike and Michelle, nieces and cousins, and a lot of staff members. Folks, let's give Jim a big round of applause along with Mike and Michelle for everything And Jim, I'll play bingo with you anytime, okay? I gotta lose? I lose anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right, folks, this is our big moment. This is an opportunity for us to come together as a community to continue the very efforts that OP is doing on a daily basis. As you can see, OP is life-changing. The programs, the process that they go through, and so forth. Folks, I'll tell you what, the last 3 years was hard on me. And I'm sure it was hard on many of you. But can you imagine how hard it was on an individual that had a disability that was isolated? Yes, it was extremely hard. And as things continue to come back, and they come back every single day a little bit more, there are still struggles. There's struggles with staffing, they're struggling with opportunities, and there's struggles of trying to get out and continue to reach those that need to be reached. Tonight, with your pledge card, you are making a commitment. Forget that. You are making a life-changing gift to someone that might be sitting at your table, someone that might be sitting at another table in here, might not even be here, and you might not ever know them. But they know who you are because you continue to provide the opportunities for them that they would never have had if it wasn't for your support. Tonight, I ask for you to find a level that you feel comfortable with, and I want you to lift that bid card up and be proud of your gift, because you true are a hero. Tonight, our first level that we're going to ask for is $25,000. Do I have anybody in the room that would like to start us out at $25,000? If so, lift your number up nice and high. Do I have anybody? I've got one right here, number 383. At our first $25,000. I've got another, Mr. Kelly, thank you, number 272 at $25,000. Do I have a third in the room at $25,000? Let's give both individuals a huge round of applause. That's $50,000. Our next level tonight is $15,000. Do we want to keep that momentum going? Who would like to pledge at that $15,000 level? If so, lift your number up nice and high and be recognized. Do I have anybody at $15,000? Well, seeing none, you can't fault an auctioneer for trying, right? That's okay, because now we're going to go to $10,000. Who would like to pledge at the $10,000? If so, lift your number up nice and high. Do I have anybody at $10,000? Number 549 at $5,000. Number 424 at $5,000. Number 250, was that one? 251 at $5,000. Number 547 at $10,000. Number 548 at $10,000. Folks, anybody else? Let's give all 5 people another $50,000. A big round of applause. Oh, we're having fun now, aren't we? Let's go to the next level at $5,000. Who would like to pledge at $5,000? If so, lift your number up nice and high. Number 550, thank you, ma'am, for being the first one at $5,000. Do I have anybody else at $5,000? Number 357 in the back of the room at $5,000. Do I have a third in the room at $5,000? Let's give both those people a huge round of applause. Another $10,000 right there. All right, folks, on your table, there are tablets. If you've already pledged, give yourself another big round of applause, because we've raised a lot of money, but we've got 4 more levels left. The next level is a special level tonight. Not only are we going to do the $1,000, but in honor of the 70th year anniversary of OP, your gift tonight will not be $1,000, it'll be $1,070. So, $1,070. Who wants to be the first person at that level? Raise your hand right there. I love how your hand went up right away, ma'am. Number 221 at $1,070. Number 463, thank you. Number 374. Number 197. Number 118. Number 330. Number 365. Look at this table. Nice job. Number 144 at the auctioneer's table. I love it. Do I have, oh my goodness, look at the hands. I'm going to come back here. And 333. Buy a Powerball number. Number 213. Number 203. Number 385. Keep on clapping, folks. Number 143. Number 306. Number 414. Thank you. 473. 455, number 121, thank you, sir. Number 124, number 434 at $1,070. Number 286 at $1,070. Number 108 at $1,070. Do I have anybody that I missed? As I'm looking around that light, folks, let's give all 24 people a big round of applause. That's another $24,000. All right, here we go. 3 more levels left. 3 more levels left. The $500 level. Who would like to pledge at the $500 level? Lift your hands up nice and high and be honored. Number 321 at $500. Number 171. Number 304. Number 288. Number 475. Number 354. Number 289. Number 461. Number 314, and that's only this side of the room. Let's give this side a big round of applause. And as you are, more hands are going up. Number 370 at $500. Number 173, thank you. Number 160 back there. Number 219. Number 192 at $500. I could do this all day. Isn't this fun? Number 441 at $500. Number 112 at $500. Number 228 at $500. So anybody counting? Let's give all 26 people a big round of applause. Another $13,000 right there. Once again, your tablets are on the table. If you've already pledged, make sure you put them in that tablet. That way we can track it. We've got 2 more levels left. Let's get to the $250 level. Don't steal it. I'll be back, okay? Thanks, ma'am. Anybody at $250? Here we go. $250. I'm going to start over here. Number 150. Let's give her a big round of applause. Number 337. 368. Number 428. Number 337. Number 109. Number 226. Number 185. Number 198. Number 478. Let's give this room a big round of applause. Thank you. And now we're going over here. Who would like to pledge at the $250 level? Number 371, number 113, number 147. I think I said that number. Anybody else at $250? Let's give all 17 people a big round of applause. Folks, our last level tonight is $100. Folks, those that are at home, remember, we would love to see your participation, whether it be $20 or $20,000, whatever level you feel comfortable with. All it takes is for you to push that number and pledge. Last level tonight in the room at $100. Who would like to pledge at the $100 level? Number 182, Stacy. Yes. Number 256. Number 352. Number 180. Yep, just turn it around, ma'am. Number 181, number 343, number 324, 442, number 137, number 136. Don't tell me your hands are getting sore. Keep on clapping. Number 167, number 311, and I like your bidding. Number 307, number 232, number 275, number 101, number 234, 226, 227, and 179 on that far side. Number 308 at $100. Do I have anybody else? Oh my goodness, folks, put your hands together. We just raised a lot of money in this room. Number 338, 338 at $100. All right, folks, nice job. Like I do in my classroom, I want you to take your hand. I want you to put it in the middle of your back and give yourself a big pat. But guess what? Like every good auctioneer, I'm not done yet. Because we've got a live auction coming up, right, Rena?
We sure do.
All right.
Who's excited? Stacy, where are you? Come join me. We are going to be quite the sparkly pair up here, I tell you. All right.
Are you ready to have some fun?
Are you okay on that side? I don't have a good
Oh,
side.
I'm
so
good.
All right, good.
I'm good.
We're just going to do it like this. All right, Dan, let's give it up for our first auction item. It's a private dining experience at Kaluna. It's an unforgettable evening with up to 9 guests at Kaluna, a trendy restaurant in the East Harriet neighborhood of South Minneapolis. Known for Southeast Asian comfort dishes, James Beard semifinalist chef Ann Ahmed and her team have curated a unique experience just for you. It's going to be at the private dining room. You're going to enjoy a family-style assortment, 5 entrees, 5 side dishes, and desserts, paired with cutting-edge cocktails. And you can arrange the dinner on a weekday evening. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah, this is pretty cool because this is a very trendy restaurant right now. A lot of people are trying to get in. Here's your opportunity. We're going to raise thousands on this. But I'm going to start out nice and low because we're going to create an auction and have some fun. Who would like to pledge Excuse me. Who would like to start out at $1,000 where? I like your bidding style already, ma'am. Nice job. 1,000. Now 15. Now 2,000. 2,000. When you go 2,000 and make 2,000. I've got $2,000. Now, ma'am, are you together? 2,000. I've got 2,000 right behind you. How about 25? Oh, good. I love it when it's at the same table. 25. Now 3. 3,000, would you go 3,000? Anybody 3,000? I've got 25, now 3. 3, would you go 3? Don't let her win, now 3,000. 25, uh-oh, you're both out because I got 3,000 right over there. How about 35? 35, now 4,000. 4,000, would you go 4,000? Ma'am, you're out and this whole table is out. 4,000. I've got 35 right there now, 4. 4,000, would you go 4? Anybody 4? It's okay, ma'am. I know you were just trying to get your number. It's okay. 4,000. I've got 35 now, 4. 4,000, when you go 4, when you go 4,000. How about 37.50? Either one of you guys, 37.50 going once. 37.50 going twice. And I sold it right there for $3,500. Let's give them a big round of applause. That is going to be a fun experience. The winner bidding is number 414. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Okay, all you Twins fans, it's time for a Minnesota Twin Suite with VIP treatment. Catch every play with the Minnesota Twins and Cleveland Guardians. Game on Saturday, June 3rd at 6:15 p.m. Relax in the comfortable suite on the first baseline. Package includes 16 suite tickets and 4 guest passes. Food and beverage are included, as are valet and parking passes in Ramp A. I can't think of a better way to spend a summer evening. Thanks to Marsden Services for this gift. Dan.
Stacy, are you a Twins fan?
Uh-oh.
What?
Are you a Twins
Do you like
fan?
the Twins, the baseball Twins?
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want, Stacy and I are available to go with you at this package, okay? And I tell you what, you know the Minnesota Twins are good when they go into New York and win the first game, huh? Is that not cool? It's been a long time. All right, let's see if we can raise well over $6,000 on this particular item. We're gonna start out nice and low again. Who wants to get it going at 2,000 where? 2,000, when you go 200, 2,000. 2, would you go 200, anybody 2,000? Looking out here for $2,000. 2,000, when you go 2, I got 2, now 25, now 3, now 35. 35, when you go 35. You're in at 3, ma'am, is that okay? Now 35. 35, when you go 35. 35, when you go 35, anywhere 35. I've got 3,000, now 35. 35, when you go 35, and it's the Cleveland. Yes, Cleveland. The dreaded Cleveland Commanders, yes. We've got 3,000, now 35. 35, when you go 35, now 4,000. Ma'am, you're out now, 4,000. 4,000, when you go, if you guys pool your money together, you could do 4,000. I've got 35, now 4,000. 4,000, when you go 4, anybody else at 4,000. 4,000, when you go 4, anybody else at 4,000, going once. 4,000 going twice.
There it is. Dan.
Where's it at?
In the corner.
Oh,
Right.
right in the light. Thank you.
Yeah.
4,000. Now 45. 45, when you go 45. Just think of it as a battle between table and table, 45. 45, when you go 45. 4,000, now 45. 45, 45, anybody else at 45? How about 42.50? We'll do it the hard way. 42.50, go 42.50. Anybody else at 42.50? Going once. 42.50, going twice. And I sold it right there for $4,000. Wow, look at, everybody's excited. Huh? All right, so we'll give you our email addresses, sir. Number 331, he's going to the Twins game.
Fantastic.
All right.
All right, next up An in-home dining experience with Chef Matt, calling all you foodies out there, delight your taste buds with a private gourmet dinner for 8 in your own home. Chef Matt Gotham, who is supported by Opportunity Partners and has done multiple dinners like this for us over the years, will be joined by Chef Colin Murray and his partner, Jamie Compton of Wandering Kitchen, LLC. Chef Colin and Chef Matt worked together in the past at Crave Restaurant Group and are delighted to be together for this special in-home experience. All the food will be provided, and they will even stay and do the dishes. Big thank you to Matt and Wandering Kitchen for your generosity. Let's give it up for them, too, for donating this.
All right, I'm over here, way over here. And I had the opportunity to meet Chef Matt. Come on up, buddy. You're standing up, okay? And do you want your sidekick to come on up? I know he only said, I'll do the dishes, okay? Guys, tell us a little bit about what you're gonna do.
4-course gourmet meal, and if you like chocolate cheesecake, I'll make it.
I will help him do whatever he needs me to do, including the dishes, so.
All right, so we definitely have the dishes covered. We got cheesecake, we got 5-course, so much more, right, Rena? Let them know exactly all about that meal.
Absolutely. So they're going to work with you to figure out what you're going to, what you would like to eat. And this is for 8 people in your home. You don't even have to go anywhere. So this is enjoy your cocktails, whatever you want to do in your own home, and know that you don't have to drive anywhere afterwards. So this is going to be a great opportunity to entertain people in your home and for a good cause.
Yeah, and I tell you what, this has been a highlight of this event for years. Here we go. Let's have some fun. Let's see if we can raise, I don't know, over $5,000? Let's get it going at $1,000 where? Who's going to get me going at $1,000? All it takes is a number. I got 1,000, now 15, now 2,000. I've got 15, now 2, here you go, 2,000, 2,000, 15, 2,000, now 25, now 3,000, sir. 3,000, what do you go, 3? He said, yeah, 3,000, now 35. 35, either one of you guys, 35. I've got 3,000 there, 35. 35, what do you go, 35? Anybody else at 35? How about 3,250? Does that tickle you now? 3,250. 3,250. Ah, he's thinking about it. I like that. 3,250. 3,250, go 3,250. I've got 3,000, now 3,250. 3,250. Now 35, now 3,750. 3,750. Sir, 3,750, now 4,000. 4,000, what do you go, 4,000. 4,000. 4,000. Now 4,250. 4,250, go 4,250. Sir, I haven't forgot about you. Now 4,250. 4,250, go 4,250. Anybody else at 4,250? 4,250. Guess what? I know, but I got magic fingers. I've got 2 of those. If you buy one at 4,000, I just sold one to this gentleman for 4,000. That would be $8,000 for Opportunity Partners. Would you like the second one? He said yes. Let's give him a big round of applause. Number 414. And our winning bidder, don't forget him, number 424, got the first one. Let's give him a big round of applause. Rena, Stacy, back to you.
All right. It's time to go to the Rocky Mountains. You're going to have a Rocky Mountain, Colorado holiday. You're going to go Saturday to Saturday in a 2-bedroom unit at the mountainside at Silver Creek Condominiums, located on the slopes of Ski Grande Ranch and the southwest entrance of Rocky Mountain National Park. The condo can accommodate up to 7 people. Schedule your vacation between September 1st, 2023 and August 31st, 2024. You will also get a $250 gift card to Brickhouse 40 to enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner before hitting the slopes. Prepare to take in everything that the Rocky Mountains has to offer and its beauty. I love Colorado. Thank you, Cross Anderson, for this gift. Okay, Dan, working magic.
Yeah, let's give Stacy a big round of applause.
Woo! Thank you.
All right, folks, I want you to take a look at the dates. September 1st through August 31st, 2024. That means you can definitely use it during the wintertime when you can ski and stuff like that. But I tell you what, if you've been to the Rocky Mountains, if you've been to this area, you realize the summer beauty is just as great as the winter beauty. So you can pick the time that you want to go. Let's see if we can raise thousands of dollars on this. I'll get it going at $2,000 where? Who's going to start us at 2 now? 25. 25 now, 3, 3, would you go 3,000? 25 and 3, would you go 3? 2,500 now, 3, 3, would you go 3,000? 3,000, would you go 3? Anybody else at 3,000? It's a week long now, 3,000. 25 now, 3. 25 now, 3, 3, would you go 3,000? 3 now, 35. 35, would you go 35? 35, you're out, sir, now 35. Ladies in back there, 3,000, now 35. 35, would you go 35? Anybody else at 35? 35, sir, you were almost on a vacation, now 35. 35, would you go 35? I've got 3,000 out there, now 35. 35, would you go 35? Anybody else at 35? How about 3250, sir? 3250 will work it the hard way, now 3250. 3,000 now, 3250. Anybody else at 3250? Going once. 3250 going twice. I sold it right here for $3,000. What do you like, huh? All right. And am I putting it under 231 or am I putting it under 232? 196? 196 is the number. Let's give her a big round of applause. She is going to the Rocky Mountains.
All right. Our final, hello, there we go. Our final item was a late ad, so you won't have it there in your program. It's a 3-night stay in a 3-bedroom lakeside cabin at Agate Lake Resort in Nisswa. Brainerd Lakes area is calling your name. You can enjoy the secluded resort just west of Gull Lake on a crystal clear and sandy Agate Lake. Minutes from golfing, restaurants, shopping. You'll get complimentary paddleboards, kayaks, water bikes, bonfires, beachfront movies, so much more. This is family owned and operated since 1948, so they're celebrating 75 years. And it includes a Gull Lake sunset cocktail cruise, so that's fun. So thank you, Agate Lake Resort, for giving us this gift tonight. Dan?
Yeah, you know, this is pretty cool too, Rena, because they've got kayaks, they've got canoes, they've got paddleboards, they've got water bikes, bonfires you can use, beachfront movies, kids' crafts. There's all kinds of things a part of this, folks. This is a pretty cool item as our final item tonight. And because it's our final item tonight, let's give a round of applause for all our donors of not only the live auction, but also the silent auction. They are essential to Opportunity Partners. All right, last item tonight. Let's raise thousands of dollars here. I'm going to start us out at $2,000 where? Who wants to get me going at 2? Thank you. Now 25. 25 now 3. 3, would you go 3? 3, would you go 3,000? 25 out there now 3. 25 now 3, would you go 3? How about 2750? Does that tickle someone? 2750. 2750, go 2750. 27, I've got 25 on that side now 2750. 2750, anybody else at 2750? Not that I'm just trying to come up here and make sure I can see everybody. 2750. I've got 25 now, 2750. 2750, go 2750. How about 26? We'll work it the hard way. $2,600, 26 now, 27. 27, would you go 27? Let's keep it going now, 27. 26 now, 27. 27, would you go 27? One more time, 27. You almost had it, now 27. 26 right there, now 27. Looks like she wants to bid again, now 27. Now 28. 28, would you go 28? How about 28, ma'am. 28, would you go 28? 28, you're already in at 27. She said 28 anyways. Let's give her a big round of applause.
Yes.
28, now 29. 2,900. 29, would you go 29? 29, would you go 29? Anybody else at 2,900? Folks, she upped her bid 3 times. Let's give her a big round of applause. She just bought that item for $2,900. Number 352. And folks, that's our last item. Let's give Rena Sargentopoulos a big round of applause. It is always my honor to get to work with her. Good to see you again.
And let's give it up for Dan and Stacy, who are so crucial to making that a big success tonight. Let's give them a round of applause, please.
Thank you.
Yes. You know who else we need to thank, Stacy? We need to thank our sponsors. Does that sound like a good idea?
Oh, yeah.
It does, and here's why. Because without sponsors, this night would not be as successful it is. So we owe them a debt of gratitude. So a big thank you tonight for United Health Group and John and Paula Kelly. They are our presenting sponsors. And our gold sponsors, Ryan Companies and Ernst & Young.
Thank you to silver sponsors, Asset Private Capital Management, Atlas Staffing, Bremer Bank, Boston Scientific, Greco, Grant Thornton, KPMG, Marsden Services, Mill City Electric, Spire Credit Union, Stairway Partners, Tarmac and US Bank.
And a big thank you to our bronze sponsors, Baker Tilly, Bell Bank, Bobby and Steve's Auto World, CBRE, CS McCrossin, General Mills, Kraus Anderson Construction Company, Marco, Midwest Maintenance and Mechanical, Price Waterhouse Coopers, Teal, Anderson, Kukla, and Gunderson, and Upanor.
Thank you. Thank you to these additional sponsors and table sponsors. Alex Green, Connie and John Young, Dietzig family, Kate Harahan, Larry Miller, Teddy Spencer and family, and Yacaldo family. And of course, thank you to all the staff and volunteers who helped make this possible. Your good work pays off. And thank you, Rena Sargentopoulos. You have been amazing, and Care 11 is amazing.
It's been really fun to work with you. I hope we get to do this again. Do you think they'll ask me back?
I hope.
I hope so too. All right, now what everyone's been waiting for. We're going to do the raffle drawing to find out who is going to St. Martin. Isn't that fun? Heather, are you going to? Oh, okay. And Stacy, you have to do this because I do not want to. No one's going to get mad at you. So, like,
all right.
For my sake, I can hold it, absolutely. Is it hot in here, or am I just? Is it like hot flashes, menopause time, or something? I don't.
All right.
Okay. Ooh. Dig deep in there, swish them around. The winner is
Jessica Gray. Congratulations, Jessica. Are you here? If you are, come up for a quick photo.
Oh, she is. How about that?
Yay!
Come on up. Let's get a photo. Okay. You better thank this girl.
Oh, my new best friend.
Right?
Is it really a photo? I just got so excited.
I think so. We got it. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Congratulations. What fun that is, right? All right. It has been such a pleasure to be with you tonight, and we do have a final couple of announcements that we need to make. So event checkout and item pickup is where you registered tonight. So if you did win something, you want to go there to grab it. We want to make sure you take the flower arrangements at your table tonight. So in honor of the 70s theme, the person at the table who was born closest to 1970 gets to take the flowers home. We also want to make sure you take the notepad packs that are on your table. We want to make sure you take those home with you. Now, I know you're all trying to figure out whose birthday was closest to 1970, but we need your attention for just a couple more minutes here. Just a couple more minutes.
Please, everybody.
Yes, listen to Stacy. The note cards on your tables are important because they actually feature artwork from people that OP serves, so they're truly special and meaningful. Feel free to stay and mingle. You can enjoy some cookies as you depart. Do you know I didn't eat my dinner, but I did eat my dessert already? Did you have dessert?
I had a tiny thing, but I'll eat a cookie.
Me too. Let's go eat cookies together. Now, if you did not get a chance to get your photo taken in the photo booth, that cute little photo booth, it's going to be open for a little bit longer tonight. Thank you again. Thank you to everybody watching at home. You're just as important as the people that were here tonight. We appreciate all of you donating and taking time out on a Friday night when we know you could be doing so many other things to be here to support this wonderful organization in our community. So thank you all. Enjoy your evening.
Really quick.
Stacy has one more thing to say.
26 years ago, I joined Opportunity Partners. It's one of the best decisions I've ever made. I have had so many people help me through the years, but I really never get a chance to thank my table. So thank you, Mom. You're the best. I have a lovely sister. I have family that came from Wisconsin. My mom has nice neighbors, and all of you are the best for donating tonight. Thank you so much.